Hello, this is Howard S. McCorkle, your marketing coach. I'm coming to you live to share some great information with you guys, okay? The title for the day and the topic for the day basically is how to earn an extra income without selling any products. That's right, I said without selling any products at all. A matter of fact, all you really have to do is take a look at this information that I'm about to show you, and you'll understand what I mean about without selling any products at all, because it is something that everyone uses every single day. They already have it, so therefore you do not have to sell any products at all. So right now I'm going to switch my screen over and you can check it out, and then after that I'll come back. So here we go. Enjoy.
Welcome, everybody. My name is Mike Obey, National Consultant with Ambit Energy. I just want to first thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to come on here and look at a company presentation with Ambit Energy. Before I get started, I just want to tell you briefly a little bit about myself, really how I found out about Ambit and really why I started my Ambit business. I've been with the company now 6.5 years, and 6.5 years ago, I definitely was not looking for anything different in my life. Why? I was working about 100 to 110 hours a week. What was I doing? I owned and operated 3 ice cream franchises. I managed all of them myself. I had a mortgage company, credit company, construction company, a couple dozen rental properties, and a 1-year-old child and a 2-year-old child that I never had a chance to really see because my businesses just took up so much time out of my life. So you're probably agreeing why I wasn't looking for something. But 6 years ago, my best friend called me up on the phone, told me that him and his wife were considering starting a business called Ambit. And before they got started, they wanted to get my opinion and my advice as a best friend, as a business owner, they should consider it. I sat down, looked at a similar presentation to like you're going to see in a moment, and I sat there taking notes, thinking I'm going to give my friend advice. And when I seen this presentation, not only did I encourage my friend to get started, but I said I'm going to get started as well. Now, I don't have much time to do it because I was working 100, 110 hours a week. But the opportunity that you're going to see in a moment was too good to let me pass by. So I decided to get started. I put about 3 to 5 hours a week in. I knew nothing about the energy business. I was actually a very quiet, shy person, never did sales before. I was just a hard-working, more of a numbers guy than a salesperson. But because Ambit had a system in place, I started this business a few hours a week, got great training from a lot of mentors in the business who taught me, and my business just kept growing and growing and growing. After doing Ambit a few years part-time, I decided to put more of an effort into it. I decided to get rid of other businesses and other real estate properties that were just taking up a lot of my time, a lot of headaches, to be able to spend more time with my kids and to be able to put more time into Ambit. I have an amazing lifestyle now from Ambit Energy. I have my life back. I'm able to see my kids whenever I want instead of 20 minutes a day. It's a great opportunity. Everything is a place here for you to step into this business and run with it. So please just take a closer look at Ambit, and you're going to see something today. And Ambit's almost an 8-year-old company. In 8 years, they have not done a promotion that you are actually going to see today in this presentation. I haven't seen it in my 6 years, and it hasn't been announced in 8 years. So halfway through, you're going to see a promotion that we have never done before in the company history. So stay tuned. Why is Ambit the right choice? Well, we were founded in 2006 by Jere, Thompson, and Chris Chambless. Jere on the right. I'll give you his background. Jere comes from a great family background in business. His family actually started 7-Eleven. They started 7-Eleven from one store and grew to over 50,000 locations. So Jere does know something about business. Chris Chambless to the left is our Chief Marketing Officer. Now, Chris, this isn't his first company. He's been with another company back in the 90s called Excel Telecommunications. Chris Chambless helped that company become a billion-dollar company in under 7 years. If you look at the bottom of our screen, Chris also helped Air to become a billion-dollar company in under 7 years. There are only a handful of companies in world history that have done that, and companies like Facebook and Google and Groupon. But yet Chris has helped 2 separate companies get to $1 billion in just under 7 years. Ambit won a lot of awards, really just too many to list. We're right now currently the 12th largest direct selling company in the world. and we're only 8 years in business. We're the #1 direct seller of energy in the world. J.D. Power and Associates voted us #1 energy company in multiple states. And in 2010, Inc. magazine voted Ambit the #1 fastest growing company in North America. And we were only in 3 states, Texas, New York, and Illinois. A wave is coming. We'll talk today about energy deregulation. So for the first time in USA history, energy monopolies are being broken up. Customers do have a right to choose where they get their power from. And the timing of this is absolutely perfect. Why do I say that? Here's a map of the United States. You see there's dark gray and there's light gray shaded states. The government has to go into each state one at a time to break up these big monopoly companies. So currently there are 28 dark gray states that are in different phases of deregulation. Ambit is currently in 14 states. 14 states we're in. And if you see most of them, you know, Northeast, we go from California, Texas, and then Chicago, and all over the Northeast. So we're in 14 states. And in these areas, we have less than 3% of the customers. What does that mean? 97% of the houses and businesses around you do not have Ambit service yet. So there is so much room for growth, so much potential in those 14 states. That gets me excited. But what really gets me excited is the other 36 gray states that we haven't even touched yet. And eventually this will go to Canada, we believe, to Europe, Australia, and it'll start going all over the world. So that's why I say the timing is absolutely perfect. How does this all work? Now, you might recognize some of the companies at the bottom of the screen. These are the former monopolies. These companies have had monopolies ever since they've been in existence. So for an example, I live in the New York City area. We have Con Edison. So Con Edison, for years, for over 100 years, they had a monopoly, and this goes the same for no matter what company you have. In the past, these companies used to have their own generation plants where they would generate power. Then they would take that same power and they would deliver it through telephone poles and wires and pipes. They would deliver it to the end user, which is the house or the business customer. So in the past, these monopolies used to make money on the generation side and on the delivery side. But through deregulation laws, that has all changed. The government has forced these companies out of the generation business. So they are no longer generating power. They are no longer allowed by law to make a profit on a generation. Yes, they still remain your delivery company. That is not going to change. The company that's been delivering your power and sending you the bill for the past year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, that will remain exactly the same. All you're doing is you're choosing Ambit Energy as your energy retail provider. Talk about our service now. Why did this make sense to me when I was already working 100 hours a week with no free time? Because everybody I know uses electricity and gas 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. We use it and we don't even know we're using it. You know, right now you might be sitting at home or you might be at work, but your refrigerator is constantly plugged in. Your alarm clocks are constantly plugged in. That means that electric meter is spinning 24 hours a day. So everybody uses our product, especially now in the winter months. Everybody has heat on in their house. So there's no cost to become a customer. Nothing changes for the customer at all. You still get billed and serviced by the same exact company. Now, a lot of people ask me this question. You know, if I do this, is my energy company going to be okay with it? So rather than me telling you, I actually took something from Con Edison's website. This is the energy company in New York City. And this goes the same for no matter what company you use. And here's what it says. Is Con Edison okay with me buying electricity and gas from other suppliers? Con Ed's primary business role is delivery. And ESCO, which means Energy Supply Company, are in the business of supply. Even after you choose a supply company, Con Edison will still be there to read your meter, handle service calls, and provide you emergency assistance. You will still receive the same safe and reliable service that you come to expect. So these energy companies are telling you that they are okay if you choose a different supply company. A lot of them tell you on the bill that you can choose a supply company to save money and get other benefits. The bill still comes from the same company. As you see here, Con Edison at the top left of the bill. The same name is on the bill, the same account number, but all it is Ambit now becomes the supply company. In your house now, if you haven't chosen a supplier yet, the power that's in your house is not coming from the same company that's delivering it to you. They're actually buying it on the open market from other energy sources, other energy suppliers, other energy companies. You're just telling your company that you'd like to buy it from Ambit, and you'll see some of the benefits in a minute why someone might go out there and choose Ambit Energy as the supplier. So everything remains exactly the same. Down at the bottom, You heard how many different businesses I've had in the past, from ice cream to mortgages to real estate. Why I love Ambit? There are no deliveries. There are no inventories. There's no collections. And my biggest problem was dealing with employees. There are no employees with Ambit Energy. These are some great things that Ambit has to offer. I'm doing this presentation now, and I usually work, out of my house. I don't have to have a storefront and pay overhead or anything like that. It's an amazing company. Great savings, competitive rates. Ambit does great things for our customers. We have over 1.2 million customers. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. J.D. Power and Associates voted us #1 energy company in multiple states. In a lot of our states and markets, we have guaranteed savings in writing for our customers. Satisfaction guarantee. We also offer Green E products. Now, every single customer gets a welcome gift for enrolling. So let's say you go to your next door neighbor, Mary, and you show Mary how she could save some money on her electric bill. Ambit's going to provide you with a website. You go to your website, you type in Mary's name, her address, her account number, her phone number, her email. You hit submit. Mary becomes a customer. Now she starts saving money. As a thank you, Ambit's going to give Mary a free welcome gift. We give every customer a 3-day, 2-night hotel package to over 20 locations throughout the United States. It's a 3- or 4-star hotel that you could choose, as a thank you from Ambit. Ambit also gives you monthly travel reward points. So basically, the more electric you use, the more gas you use, you're saving money, but you're earning reward points. You can redeem those reward points for different vacation packages, 4 days in Orlando, 4 days in Vegas, Cancun trips. So just by paying a bill you have to pay anyway at a cheaper price, you're actually earning reward points for travel. Now, every single customer earns a free website. So you got your next door neighbor, Mary, become a customer. We give Mary her own free website, like you see here on the screen. So let's say Mary's happy. She goes home that night and calls her mom. Hey, mom, guess what? I'm saving money on my electric bill and my gas bill. And the company gave me a free 2-night hotel package. Well, that's great, Mary. Can I take advantage? Yes, you can, mom. Now, if Mary goes to her site and clicks on that sign up now button that you see there and signs up mom as a customer, mom is going to start saving money. Mom is now going to get a 2-night hotel package. But if Mary goes out there and refers 4 more people for a total of 5, she is now going to get one of those better travel packages like I spoke to you about, the 4-day trip to Orlando, Florida, Cancun, for referring 5 people. In a moment, I'm going to go to the second part of this, that if you decide to join us in business, you would get paid every month on Mary, who's your next door neighbor, and you would get paid on the 5 referrals of people that Mary referred that you probably do not know. I'm going to take this one step further. Ambit Energy has what's called a free energy program. Let me explain how it works. Mary becomes a customer for free. Anybody become a customer for free, for no cost, no contract, no cancellation. That customer goes out there and refers 15 people through their website. Ambit is now going to give you a free energy credit on your bill. Not 1 month, but every single month. Let me explain. Here is a sample bill. This person is somebody who lives in the Pennsylvania market. They have PP&L as their energy company. Now, every single bill is broken down into 2 parts. There's always delivery, which is there's delivery charges, and then there's generation or supply charges. Now, if you look at this person's bill, you see here it says PP&L electric utility charges $68.55. That's for PP&L to deliver the power to your house. And guys, this goes the same for no matter what energy company you use. Every bill is broken down into 2 sections, generation and delivery. But if you see there below it, total Ambit charges 0. So that person paid nothing for their supply. Let me show you the back of the bill. As you see here, there are 2 sections. Highlighted, you see the generation charges for Ambit, and below that, you see the distribution or delivery charges for PP&L or any energy company. So the delivery charges was $68. But if you look, it says charges for Ambit, right? It says the charges should have been $89 and $54, but because this customer referred 15 people, Ambit gives him a customer referral credit for free energy on his bill. So that $89 and the $54 should have come to $143, but because this person referred 15 people, they got a credit minus $143, and it got balanced out to 0. Ambit takes the average of the 15 people referral supply charges, they add them up, they divide by 15, whatever that average is, they will give you up to the amount of your supply charge. They will not give you more than a supply charge, but in this case, they paid the entire $143, and he had a total Ambit charge of 0. If your 15 referrals come to, let's say, $100, it would say 143 minus 100, and your supply charge would be $43. But in this customer's case, he gets $143 a month. Times that by 12 months, it's almost $1,700 a year in free energy for referring 15 customers one time. I referred my 15 customers over 6 years ago, and I've been getting free gas and free electric ever since. So it's worth it to do a couple hours of work to get free energy month after month, year after year. Now I want to talk to you about the opportunity side. So far, I showed you how we save customers money. I showed you how we help customers get free travel, free energy. Now I'm going to show you how to package all that up and start a business from the comfort of your own home on a part-time basis. You create your own schedule. Now, with every business out there in America, there's generally a cost to start a business, and Ambit is no different. But Ambit is a business that you could start, which is very affordable. Guys, you can get your Ambit business started for only a one-time investment of just $75. There's no annual renewal. This is a once-in-a-lifetime fee to basically get your business started with the fastest-growing company in America, just $75. Your only out-of-pocket expense is $24.95 for your whole suite of websites. You get a customer website, a consultant website. You get a back office system that's second to none that tracks your entire business. You get training videos. You get a video down at the bottom right that shows you have your own link to your own presentation website that does the presentation for you in English or in Spanish. Power Zone in the middle, it tracks your whole entire business, all your customers, all your consultants, your bonuses, your commissions, all of that for just $24.95 per month. Guys, where can you start a franchise-like business for $100? And I'm going to show you quickly how you can make that money back in hours, days, maybe a week, 2 weeks. As quick as you want to go out there and make it, you can go out there and make your investment back and start being profitable in your own business.
All right. Let me take it off of full screen for now, right now. All right, I'm back. So as you can see, that this is something that's very unique, and everyone is definitely jumping on board to and joining and getting free gas and electric, okay, and helping others to do the same thing. Now, if you really want to know how you can really make the money in this business, I'm going to leave the URL at the bottom of this video, and you can click on that and you'll find out more about the opportunity of how much you can actually earn with this company. You can earn up to 6 figures and beyond with this company. Okay, and it doesn't take away from what you're already doing. If you're already running a business and things like that, and you don't think you're interested in the opportunity side, that's fine. But become a customer and get your gas and electric for free. You're using that anyway to run your business that you already have and everything else. So why not get your gas and electric for free? Okay, so with that, this is Harold S. McCorkle, your marketing coach, signing off now. And like I said, if you want to see and learn more about the opportunity side, the business side of it, if you're interested in making an extra income on the side, besides what you're doing already, then just go down to the bottom of the page, click on the link, and it will take you to the whole full presentation, and you will see how you can earn an income. You take care now. Bye-bye.